Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It has been a while since I recorded a video, and this will probably be the first video since I posted the update video back, I don't even know what month I did that, so probably somewhere around October. But this is a game called Railroad Corporation 2. I've been playing it a little bit, so we're going to start over on scenarios, and we're going to do plenty of time for terms. No, we're going to do no deadline. Optional tasks only. Only the optional tasks will have deadlines. We're going to do intermediate difficulty. We're going to do moderate reward. Let's go ahead and start. We are going to be blue. We are going to go with Edwin Morris, a CEO, railroader. Passive abilities, he gets minus 10% for railroad construction cost and minus 10% for railroad upkeep cost. But then he also gets plus 5% for building construction cost. We'll go ahead and click him and continue. Alright, so this is Chapter 1, 1865. Railroad construction is booming. More than 37,500 miles of tracks have been laid across the United States, with more to come. Your predecessors have made the cost of moving commodities over long distance 20 times cheaper compared to traditional transportation means. Railroads are the answer to the needs of the national economy. Now is a good time to hop on this train. Provide Dolphin Lake region with a decent railroad service, return a debt, and get some experience to be able to take part in more challenging projects that shape the history of transportation. So here we go. We are slowly loading. We'll be done loading here momentarily. Alright, we're done loading, so let's go ahead and continue. Alright, so we're paused. Our office is in Gulfport. Greetings! As your CEO, I have chosen Gulfport to locate our office so we can start our venture. This city is a great place to start our railroad network. Local industry also supplies wood. Commodities supplied by local city industries are marked with a green square. So this is our wood supply. Okay, let's go ahead and keep this paused. So our tasks are up here in the top right. So we need to build a railroad station where your office is located, which city is Gulfport. If you're playing this and you didn't know, you can click the name of the city in these and it'll take you to them. Okay, so we want this one here, which is railroad station construction. There's Allentown, there's Shawnee, there's Worcester. Okay, everybody appears to need in the area. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it up here. Build a second train station in a city with demand of wood. And that's the red box around it. But we also know we're going to need a train depot. And it's a good idea to always have repair shops. So we'll do that. So let's come over here and we'll do Allentown. Alright. So connect the stations. Time to connect the stations by all railroad. To lay tracks, you need to start building from a train station or from an existing railroad. Then, when necessary, install semaphores on the railroad to manage train traffic. Connect the stations at Gulfport and Allentown. Okay, we'll get this paused. Let's put a repair shop over here. And now this icon here, that's train tracks with a green plus. That's our railroad construction. We're going to leave it on 2 ways. Okay, so we'll choose there. Where did we put it? Up here. So that is trying to go that way. We do not want that. So what we're going to do instead, go to there. Go to there. Now we'll come down to there. We'll come back here. We still ended up with a couple bridges, but we want the stone bridge. That would be too much. Go steel bridge on both of them. It will limit our max speed on the bridge, but that's a better max speed. Let's go ahead and confirm. Okay. So everything is ready to start your transport business, except one. You need a train. First, you need to purchase a locomotive at a train station with a depot. Then you'll be able to set up a train route and earn your first money. Important, nobody gives you commodities for free. Take into consider that when you load commodities into the train, you pay money for them. When you unload commodities, you earn money. And then this was the next thing here. We already did this, but buy up a locomotive, you'll first need a train depot. This is a special facility that can be added to any of your train stations. Locomotives can only be purchased at stations with a train depot installed. Install the train depot department in one of your stations. We already did that. So I noticed we have check marks up here. If you hover over it, it tells you can close completed objectives. So we'll close the ones that are done. Okay. Now this button up here is list the trains owned by your company. Let's buy new. So we have an 080 Memnon. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but we'll buy that. Alright, so we need to start making money by transporting and selling wood to other cities. Arrange your train's route between two cities. Add 2 waypoints and construct the train or load the wood from the seller in Gulfport and unload to the buyer in Allentown. Each time you load goods, you are actually making a purchase, which they already told us. By loading goods, you're selling it to the buyer. We need to sell 20 carriages of wood anywhere. Keep this paused, so we're going to start in Gulfport. If you look down here, it tells you the cargo mass. Also up here, it will tell you, where is it? Oh, here, max speed of 44 miles an hour now. If I take one away, it's 45. Without nothing on there, it's also 45. So we can go up to 110 tons. Each one of these is 26 tons currently. But each one of these is a carriage. So that we could go to 104. We got add station at Allentown, and now we're going to deliver the same number we load. Can we get passengers here? Yes, we can. So I know from playing this previously, we can load passengers and bring them back. That way we're making money in each direction. Let's go ahead and save that. Then we'll unpause. Get rid of that completed objective. And our first train should be leaving. We'll follow it. Right? Oh, it's only loaded 3. So if we come down here, we'll see it's still producing the last one. Alright, now it's leaving. Let's go ahead and speed this up. Alright, so it's carrying 4 of wood, 104 tons. And this is our maintenance. Anytime this gets down to 70, it'll have to go in for maintenance. Going across the second bridge now. And we'll get to Allentown here momentarily. Alright, so we made about 40,000 there, 40, 41, 42,000, somewhere in there, because I think it was 10.6 for each of those. Yeah, 10.6 for each of those. Okay, so I know, again, from playing this, if I copy that, now we can have 2 trains going back and forth. Now we only have 1 track, so if there's a train going in between them, the other one has to wait. I don't remember if I'll end up doing it during this chapter, but we can build, well, I like to build double tracks so that I can have multiple trains going back and forth. Now, if these trains are going the same direction, there is signals along the way that will allow multiple trains to be going in each direction, as long as there's nobody going the opposite direction on that track. Okay? This will give us 8, 12, so then we have 2 runs left. So So I just noticed that we may not have enough passengers right away. What we're gonna do, we're gonna come in here, unmark these. That way he won't wait on passengers. Back to this one and do the same thing. There. That way if we don't have enough passengers waiting, they'll still leave right away to go back to the other city. I'm sure we'll get information about it at some point, but I do know, again, from playing it, if we wanted to build something or build a warehouse, we get industry land, we can buy it. So like right now, this piece of industry land is 30,000. So if I wanted to buy a warehouse in this city, it would be 240,750 right now, which we don't even have enough for, but so that will get going. Oh, our original city doesn't require logs. That's good. Oh yeah, it's social land. You can build a representative office, so like, I wouldn't build one here because we already have our headquarters here. But you can build that in other cities. It gives you basically an office in that city, which gives you certain benefits. I don't remember exactly what ones. You can build a bank, which will give you some money. You can build a church, which will add to the city's population. And then the rest of the option, most of the rest of the options give you ability to stimulate the consumption of different items. And then the last one here, eventually we'll get a few more similar, give you a level 3 of some of the industries you can build. Or not industries, what do they call it? Departments. Staff for the departments. So like, I just saw the research department. I'm sure we're gonna get information on it, but eventually that's what once you have one of those, you can research different locomotives and different upgrades for your current locomotives. Really? Alright, this is why it's worth buying a warehouse. Okay, here we go. More story. The local entrepreneur, Mr. Wesley, has invested in a paper mill in Allentown. He's asked you to deliver wood as well as any other raw materials required to launch the production. As a reward, Mr. Wesley will pay you $100,000 as soon as the facility starts producing the end product. Start unloading wood to paper mill and check if other commodities are necessary to launch the production. In order to the factory start processing resources necessary to organize the supply of raw materials specifically to this factory. Like if you look at the picture, we need wood, and that will produce paper. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Save that. Then go to this one. Oh, we're paused. 4. 1, 2, 3. Alright, sell paper to other cities. Now, since Paper Mill Allentown is running and producing paper, we can start making money on this commodity. Sell paper for a total of $700,000. Use the mini-map built to determine what buildings and what cities consume paper. Okay. Selling goal of wood has been achieved. We have earned a considerable amount by transporting and selling wood from our hometown. Now let's focus on investing in expanding our railroad network and transporting and selling more commodities to other settlements. It's also possible to transport passengers on mail. These transportations bring income depending on the distance it's been transported on. Alright, we'll let that run. In the meantime, where can wood go? Oh, we can sell paper back in Gulfport. Okay. In that case, let's make this double track. How much is it to add a track? 25,000. Okay. Do the same over here. Alright, so now a nice trick I found from playing. If you hold the Alt key, you can do parallel tracks. So even though we're going parallel to an existing bridge, it's not automatically using the same style bridge that was there. So if we want the different bridge, we will have to change it, but we can't afford steel bridge. Alright, so now we have double tracks. Oh, we got more money. Look at that. Alright, as the head of the Old Wolf Railway Investors Supervisory Board, let me inform you about the following. The board has noticed a low money balance of the company and initiated an urgent money transfer to support operational stability and current activity of Old Wolf Railway. The amount of extra investment is $350,000. Let me remind you, if the company's money becomes negative, the company will go bankrupt. Take this notice seriously. Vestergaard's Jasper Cooley, head of Investor Supervisory Board. Okay? And now here's the one that was there before that popped up. So now, while traveling on their route, their trains will wear out and their condition will go down. To keep locomotives in proper condition, it is useful to construct a repair shop at one of the stations on its route. Well, I have one at both stations. Alright. So now, we have extra money. That. And then we'll do this. Then we'll say steel bridge. And then where's the other one? That must be this one. What? Why does that one not need a bridge? The other one did. Okay then. So now what we're gonna do, we click on one of these. It's currently two ways. If we go one way, now that track is only in that direction. If we do that, now we have one direction, one track going each direction. Okay. So now that we have that, we can come up here, unpause it, close these completed milestones, go buy. In here, we'll buy another locomotive. We're gonna start Allentown now. Unload paper. We can do 5 paper. We're gonna go to Gulfport. We're gonna unload 5 paper. And we're gonna load 3 passengers. And unload 3 passengers. I mean, number 2 can't find a valid. What? Commodity consumption in cities is flexible. When you start satisfying cities' needs, the initial amounts of goods city ready to consume will increase. Demand satisfaction will also lead to a faster consumption of each item you deliver. The price you are paid, the item will decrease though. It is possible to gradually, the demand price will become lower than you pay to a producer of the commodity. If you stop supplying a certain commodity to a city, then over time the amount of goods the city is willing to consume will begin to decrease. Speed of consumption will slow down, but instead, because demand is not being satisfied, the price you sell a commodity will increase. The reverse effect also applies gradually. Let me just add a quick passing or a switch over. There we go. Now we can remove that. Alright, now our tracks are set the way we want. Now where is number 3? Oh, you're already over here. Okay. Right now we're making 11,400 for each log that we drop off here. So we need 2 logs to make 1 paper. So he's now leaving to go deliver our first set of paper. How fast is number 3 going? 32. So they're all going about the same speed. Got it. So we got 2 trains moving passengers from Allentown to Gulfport, and we got 1 train that moves them from Gulfport to Allentown. Don't have mail available yet, so that's okay. You unload. Where are you unloading to? The paper mill. Okay. How about number 2? Are you also a paper mill? Yes. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Well, let's get 1 more of these. Get some extra wood moving. Come back over here. How are we doing with paper? We have 4 of 5. So let's go ahead, even though it hasn't told us to do this yet. Ooh. City construction taxes. Huge over here. Wow. We don't even have enough to do that. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. Erie now demands grain. Where is Erie? Erie is up here, okay. We're not dealing with Erie right now. Does Shawnee need paper? No. What else do we have over here? Does Wichita Falls need paper? No. Alright, so now, books, production and distribution. Considering our success with paper selling, now it's time to process it even further. In addition to selling it directly, we should process it into books, which will provide us extra profit. Then we'll sell these books in every of these settlements: Newport Beach, San Rafael, Novato, and Mesa. Stimulate book consumption if needed by constructing a respective shop. And that's what I was talking about before with the social lounge. Here's Novato. And they already want books. Okay. So now, I think we have to build a book thing. Let's come in here. How much does it cost for that? 610,000. We don't have enough right now. Alright. In order to stay in business and develop fast, it is necessary to invest in researches and development. To improve locomotives we currently use, as well as develop new models, a research department is required in the office. Technologies may let your trains pull more cargo, drive quicker, and speed up faster. At the same time, development of something new may take some time, so it was worth to start working on it beforehand. Okay, so they want us now to install a research department in your office. Okay. Let's come up here to office. Let's install that. Okay. That's done now. Thought it was going to tell us to hire people for it. There we go. Alright, now, amount of money has to be reserved. Good day. We should take part in a railroad construction venture in Canada. Getting involved in a railroad project in Canada is a fantastic opportunity. Our corporation will play a huge role in making transportation more efficient, connecting remote areas with major cities. Our actions will not only boost local economies and create jobs, but will also lead to significant profits for our business. Generally, the government there proposes excellent conditions for participating companies. We only need to make a deposit and prepare a bunch of papers to make this happen. This will also cost some money. Make sure the amount of $2,500,000 is secured so I can start working on this venture. I don't see a time limit on that, so that's good. We are at about 24 minutes, so we're probably going to want to wrap this up soon. Let's see. Let's come down here, see if we have anywhere that offers books already. Way down here we can make books. But now we have another one. Alright, let's finish. Let's read this and then we'll go back to that thought. The government in Pembroke Pines, which is where? Over here, okay. Wants to stimulate development of higher education. It offers our company to build a science university and encourages the construction with a monetary reward of $100,000. You may also be interested to know that specialties in higher education institutions are always interested in working on practical tasks. After the construction of an educational institution, relevant specialists will want to join our office. Okay, so now we have another task. That's this down here. We gotta build a science university down here. There's already a social liner. But, what I was gonna say, but now we're gonna change that because we need to go down here now. But, I was gonna say we'll build a book printing area. But, instead, let's go to there. And then we'll go there. Steel bridge. That's more than we have. Steel bridge, not stone bridge. 284,000. Okay. Okay, we gotta make some money. We have a lot of tasks to do right now. I think once I get this down to Pembroke Pines, we'll probably call it there. And I'll probably record the next episode of this tonight after I go work out. Okay, we gotta wait till we build up enough money. Oh, that was a train selling stuff. Still getting 10,800 for wood. So that's, or logs rather, so that's good. We're gonna want to buy this paper mill at some point. Alright, income tax payable. In total for 1865 year tax is 19,806. Income tax is calculated quarterly if profit is received during the relevant quarter. Tax payment for all quarters is due by March 1st of the following year. Make sure you have enough funds in your account to pay the tax by this date, okay? Okay, we can build the bridge now. And we just got investment again. Now we won't get any more of that because that's already 700,000. Going down to there. Okay, now let's come over here, build a station. We want a repair shop. We want a second track. Now let's connect our furthest track to the track that we were building. Let's put this on one way. Ooh, we can't move paper at the moment. We're running out of money. Gotta wait for money to build up. Come on. Alright, so let's cancel this. Because we need our train to load up. You only got 4. Now we can work on this. We are going the wrong direction. dang it. There we go. Look at that. Oh, we're gonna have to change every single semaphore. Oh, it's the only bad thing when you build it in the wrong direction and you have it set like that. You now have to go to each semaphore and flip it. Whereas the other side, you can just say one way. Okay, let's do that. Get these all flipped. There we go. Alright, we have that built now. So now next, we want to get a station over here. Our tax just came out, so let's build that. Okay, no bridge on this part, so that's good. Oh, I forgot to build a second track. I also forgot to build a repair shop. We do not have enough money. Let's hope number one here can it will pay enough to get us to the point where we can build this. I think we'll wait for next train to get down here. Actually, we should have enough. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we're in the negative. When money balance drops below zero, your locomotives will not be able to refuel at the station, thus transportation will be put on hold. Apparently, trains will not be able to purchase commodities according to its route as well. In case the money earned, you can resume train movement. You need to resume each of them one by one. You should decide which train/route has a higher potential to get you out of the debt trap. And it's just telling us how to monitor monthly fixed costs. Oops, that is not what I wanted. Again, we gotta go through and hit each one of these. Hoping we have a train still running that's making us some money. There we go. Please tell me we have something still running. No, we don't. We shouldn't have built the repair shop. I wonder, can we... Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I remove a track. Your paper, we can't afford that. You should be able to load. There we go. Alright, that should get us some money. Shoot, we just went into the negative. Okay, that got us some money. So this number here is our income tax. Right now, this is what we owe. As long as this number is white, I think that would be called white, we are okay money-wise. How much is paper going for? 37.3. Ooh. Okay. Come on, T1, get there so you can pay, so you can make some money. And if you didn't figure it out, the T1 means train 1. There we go. Do we have another train coming? Yes, we do. Train 2 is on his way. We should be able to now zoom you. He's now on his way with only two carriages of paper. But I think this is where we're going to call it for today's episode. Gotta get a screenshot for a thumbnail. Let's go ahead and pause it. So thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting the like button, as it really does help the channel. And expect another video soon. I don't know exactly what my release schedule is going to be yet. I'm finally having time to record videos, but I don't know if it's going to be daily videos or not, so we'll see. But keep an eye out for the next video in this series. And with that said, have a good one, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!